Hi everyone, this is Doc Gia Sison and welcome to G-Talks. Bago tayo mag-start, may disclaimer lang ako. Upo muna kayo. Hold on to your seats. Bakit? Kasi yung episode today, hindi nyo akalain na madidiscuss dito. And ano yon? The perks of being wrong. Wrong. Mali. But don't worry, we'll be giving you some tips on really how to overcome it and the essence of it. So, join me only here on G-Talks. Do you remember before na pagka may ginawa kang maganda, you get a reward? Kindergarten, di ba meron tayong tatak na star? Ganda nun. Madami shapes yun. And then, if you did something not right, you get punished for it. That's why, moving forward, parang takot na takot ang isang individual na magkamali. Kasi, baka yun yung maging basihan kung sino siya talaga. And we're losing the lesson here. Because, if we fail and if we commit mistakes, which talagang mangyayari naman kasi we're all humans nandun ang lessons. And only when we commit those mistakes can we fully, really grow and accept ourselves for who we really are. Alam nyo, if you think you're always right, parang dead end na yun eh. There comes the arrogance na whatever you say, batas, and there's no room for change. That's the purpose of feedback. It's actually an act of intellectual humility. Alam nyo, masakit talaga makarinig. Pero alam nyo, when you really truly listen to what feedback really is, there's such a thing naman as constructive criticism. Yun yung sinasabi namin na wrong, being right. Because you're listening to feedback that can actually help you improve yourself as a person. So, example, may nag-call out sa'yo. May nagsabi sa'yo na parang, uy, napapansin ko, ganyan. Of course, ang initial reaction natin is to be reactive about it. But you know what? In reality, when you take a step back and listen to what that other person tells you, that feedback, you can actually use to improve yourself as a person. Sometimes, we have to look at the perspective of that feedback na concern. That person is actually caring for you to improve you as a person. And you know what? Not all feedbacks are actually attacks or form of hatred sa'yo. Look at it as something na they're concerned about your growth and how you are towards others. If we look at it on that angle, maybe this world will really be a better place. Diyan pumapasok ang emotional evolution. Meaning to say, if we acknowledge that mistake and we admit to it, doon na nagsisimula ang growth natin as a person. Because you know what? It really doesn't make us any less of a person to admit that we committed a mistake. Yung admitting to it, that I did this, being accountable for what you did, and making steps towards improvement, yun yung sinasabi natin, perks of being wrong. So, di ba tinanong ko kayo over social media, is admitting to a mistake a sign of weakness or a sign of strength? And ito yung mga sagot ninyo. From @the Muslim Gay Guy, it's a sign of strength kasi you're giving room for yourself to improve into something better. At eto naman galing kay @SmartTeaser192. Strength. Beneath the facade, you will see a lot of the shadow in the personality like fears, anxieties, and vulnerabilities. Expose the ego and you will get to see who the person really is. By being emotionally vulnerable, one becomes strong. We all make mistakes and we can learn. And lastly, from @Paatris, a sign of strength. Because not everyone is brave enough to take responsibility for their actions. It also takes a lot of courage to admit that you're wrong. In the end, it's all about learning and moving on. Lahat ng sinabi nyo, agree ako dyan. Actually, talagang sign of strength yan eh. It really takes courage to admit to our own mistakes. And at the end of the day, tayo ang accountable sa ating sariling nararamdaman, tayo ang accountable sa ating mga ginagawa sa iba. It also pays to be mindful about it. Because in failures, there's so much strength in it. So, don't be scared also to commit mistakes. Kasi, yun yung stepping stone natin towards being a better version of ourselves. And so, to parents also like me, it's very important to also admit to our children if we committed a mistake. That is the best, actually one of the best ways to teach them the beauty in humility. That ends today's episode of G-Talks. I hope na may natutunan kayo today. And thank you sa lahat na nag-share sa social media on their thoughts. It really matters to us. Thank you for watching today's episode of G-Talks. This is Doc Gia Sison, and I'll see you again.